Fire Red playthrough was like 7 games ago. So, yeah, I think that's a decent enough gap. Though what I have planned next with Kanto is going to be a bit unorthodox. Bum bum ba dum bum 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 ba bum 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 ba 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 dum bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba ba dum bum 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 ba da 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 da. Da 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 dum bum 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 bum. Oh yeah, this was one of the places where you can farm a lot of the golden berries. Well, the silver and the gold berries. Yeah, you see what I mean by not being able to find Poliwag until late? Bum 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 ba dum bum. Yes, she is. She is also one of the hardest gym leaders in Kanto still. Yeah, they make this puzzle less tedious. Click. I don't know, we'll find out. And then yes, I am going to battle all the ace trainers in here. Uh-oh, I hope I don't crash out. Been having some frame issues lately. I know Twitch is having issues, but I'm starting to see some issues coming up here and there. I know that my session's a bit behind. Are you hitting on me? Coach trainer. On God! I could totally metagame it, by the way. Can't do much against itself. And with the light screen up, you're going to do even less. Fooled ya. Perfect. Let's go. Huh. Not bad. I wasn't expecting you to be that bulky. Maybe the gloves have to come... Maybe the gloves have to come off. Your Ditto must be raised very defensively, because that's kind of insane that it lasted that long. Ten Eevee candies, yay! Woohoo! Another leaf stone that I don't need. Rapidash's hidden ability, I think, is Reckless, which is good, but also questionable, because what that does is recoil moves do more damage, but on the flip side, that also makes it so you take more recoil damage to yourself. So, bit of a double-edged sword when it comes to that. Yeah, that Ditto was just tougher. That thing was definitely far more defensive than I would have expected. No, you just drowned everyone! I like getting the free Ultra Balls from these Ace Trainers, though. Gotta say. Wait, that's in this game? I don't think I have anyone who can learn it. But that would be very effective against Lance. Ah, of course. Risky against his opener, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Well... Sorry. I could just reteach it anyway. It's because there is indeed a very powerful presence here. Nah, I'm just here because I enjoy the scenery. Yeah, I figured as much. You wouldn't be able to do much to me. Oh, the irony. Sit down, Slowbro. Literally. You should be able to get like 5 Pokeballs from jugglers. He's just handing you the Pokeballs that he was juggling. That's uncomfortable. It would have been funny if he used high jump kick. Is it me, or does Hitmonlee look like it would be more defensive than Hitmonchan is? I always got that backwards. Oh yes, Charizard versus Poliwrath. Everyone remember that episode of the Orange Island Saga? I do. The canonicity of that one is debatable, but because it was technically filler, but at the same time it wasn't. Because that trophy has been seen, and the Orange Islands have been mentioned. So... Solar Beam. Too bad we don't have Sunsetters in this game. Oh yeah, I just realized that. We don't even have Sunny Day as a TM. Isn't that weird? Hey, I could use one of those. I'm not into that. Get away from me. I'm not into that. Oh yes, anyone remember Gen 1 and 2 Screech? I'd rather not remind you of that. It was called that for a reason, let's put it that way. Hiya. Ah, my affection's getting high with Nidoking now, huh? Oh, not really. This has been kind of a breeze. Is Victory Road too tough? It's been kind of a breeze, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so my goal is to make it through Victory Road and defeat the Pokemon League, getting to the post-game, and then we will do our final run in the post-game, including finding Mewtwo. Spoilers! Unfortunately, like Gen 1, this game didn't really have much of a post-game. At least it had one. There's a couple things. Not much. And there's something that I will sort of dabble in, but we're not going to really go nuts with it. I'm only going to do it for one specific reason. One thing I always found funny was you see one of the age-old rivalries, Alakazam versus Gengar. The joke is whoever moves fastest is the one that's going to win the battle. And a Rhydon spawned right on top of me, so there's nothing I could have done about it. Huh. Rhydon doesn't move, does it? No? Right on, man. I know, that was bad. full of bad puns tonight, apparently. Hey, cool move. Unfortunately, your moveset's too good, and I can't really mess with it. So we're not learning Mega Horn as much as I like that move. What is good against you're either weak to, or you already have a coverage move against it? You know, one thing that always bothered me is with how majestic Dragonair is, it's not really that great. And when it evolves, it's... I don't know. Dragonite is far from disappointing when it comes to performance, but overall, I'm not the biggest fan of the design. It's why it's like, well, yeah, I know it was the original, but do I have to like it? However, its shiny is very good. The green honestly works for it. Makes it look more like your mythical dragon. Which I believe is the point. But like design-wise and battle-wise, Salamence and Salamence, Garchomp, and Dragapult really give it a run for its money. Hydreigon too, but my problem with Hydreigon is it's like, do they really need to butcher it? I mean, I get it. The Dragon type was getting out of control. But did it have to be quad weak to Fairy? That just kind of ruined it. Oh my. Ugh. You've heard rumors of a child prodigy, huh? You don't mean the maid, do ya? Well, do ya? Ouch. Do I get Scyther or do I get Pinsir in this game? I think I get Scyther. Which I'm more than okay with because I like Scyther. Fun fact, Scyther and Scizor have the same base stat total. The only key difference is that Scizor trades some speed for more defenses. Talk about Vine Whip on steroids. Oh yeah, that Officer Jenny will heal ya. Convenient! Although I must say, having healers throughout an entire route the entire time, I get it, but at the same time, we didn't have this back then. Hey, a PP Max, cool. Alright, so. And now the last one, because this is Victory Road. Again, I don't like interrupting those cutscenes. We shouldn't have too much of a trouble fighting Moltres. Especially with this in our pocket. Nope, didn't think so. Again, I'm just showing this off for completion reasons. See, Moltres actually dodges it. But it's the Master Ball. You're not going to win against it. Again, I'm going to off-screen the birds. I'm just showing you the cool cut scenes and then the capture animation. Now, when we go after Mewtwo, I'm just doing it the old-fashioned way. I am just going to chuck the Master Ball at and call it a day. Okay, so they trick you with this one. Gotta hit it up first, so you can actually smack it this way. At least they fix it so it's not halfway across the map like it was originally. And there's the way forward. You trying to Gandalf me? Only the worthy may pass here. So, you shall not pass! Oh, yeah, McKellen. That line will follow him for the rest of his days. Huh. No, we're staying in. Think you're slick, huh? Nope. Wow, Magneton was the answer for 3 members of your team. That's actually kind of funny. Hyper Beam. Getting desperate, are we? That did nothing, because A, you're not a special attacker, and B, I resisted. Yeah, that's true. Especially with most shonen anime, there's always someone stronger. When it came to Pokemon, for the longest time, there was always someone stronger. And now, since Ash's story is finished, he is the strongest. However, I like where Horizons is going. It's always interesting to note that my 2 lowest level Pokemon are the Magneton that I got late, and then the partner Eevee, which should be higher level than it is. But, oh well. Geronimo! Is it just that presence again? Yeah, I'll tell you one thing that was always BS to me. Was in Gen 1, the limited backspace. That always drove me crazy.
how you could only carry 20 items at a time, and they had no organization back then. So if you had the items like the secret key or the lift key, and never deposited them, you're just kind of stuck with them. Yeah, you know, my last few obstacles between here and there. Always enjoyed that you have to walk in front of these trainers. There's no avoiding them. Oh, well, this is unfortunate. Against you, coach trainers. I know this is going to weaken my same type attack bonus, but the gloves are coming off. Ooh. That could have been a problem. Yeah. I ain't dealing with that. You know, with the CP that these Pokemon have in this game, they would be world-breaking if they were somehow able to go back to Go. I see. So you're going to give me a TM for Outrage, aren't you? Not the greatest move in the book, but very powerful. Yes. That appears to be your goal. I'm going to love being able to use this again in Z to A. I missed having Mega Evolutions. It's still my favorite. It's still my favorite gimmick mechanic in the series. Okay, this is just the way out, ain't it? Yep. And we're free. And that's going to be all the time that we have. So until next time, Ryo Nakage 33 signing off.